And welcome to my bedroom. You guys, I may look a little tired because I am. I've been sleeping on my 16-year-old Sealy mattress. So I went out and did a mattress buy a little while back. With the hurricane, things kind of went a little bit bad. The mattress is supposed to actually show up here tomorrow. So this is a two-part video. One is talking about the old one and how to buy a mattress or a new bed. And also the receiving of the new one. I'll repeat some of the things on the new one, but here we go. So, this is my bed. I'm from Sealy, Texas. If you guys that don't know that, home of the Sealy Posturepedic Mattress Company. And you can bet your butt I do sleep on a Sealy. So, you know, as I get older, my back started hurting a little bit, and I start to look like some of those commercials, you know, ow, ow, right? Well, we're working on this part. That's in a whole nother story. But I was like, wow, why am I having all this pain? So I started looking at my mattress, and I realized that my mattress is 16 years old. So that's a long time. I was told the lifespan of a mattress is 10 years. At least that's what Mattress Mac told me. Apparently now the new standard is 8 years. So I pretty much had 2 lifetimes of this mattress. So, a couple of things that we're going to talk about. I don't know if you can see this on here, but I'm actually going to check this out myself. Here's when I sit on my mattress. It's still got a lot of springiness to it, but I feel that it's definitely coming down. Shoot the shot right here. I feel that it's definitely folding under me here. Definitely have some marks. I was also told that when you buy a mattress, you should get a good, comfortable. You should sink into it, but be at a not sunk in completely. This one I think does okay, but I do feel that it's definitely worn its time. We can make our jokes and things, but Reed's life's been pretty uneventful the last few years. Anyway, long story short, I digressed. So, when I bought this one, I was in Oklahoma City. And what I did is, I went to my mattress company. I believe it just sat on a rack somewhere. I never saw it. And I said, I want a Sealy. I want a Posturepedic. They asked me if I wanted a smooth top, a soft top. I did that. And voila, I have my bed. No problems, no issues. And I've had this mattress for a long time. So, that's with the old. We're going to take a look at some stuff here. For example, the tags and whatnot. So if you look at your bed, you can see that this one is a full Hannah plush. And this is a tag that's supposed to be illegal to remove. It's there, it's fine. The problem is, I went to my Sealy dealers here, and I said, okay, can you give me something similar to what I had? And they're like, well, that thing's too old. We can't find the data for it. I said, well, great, that's fine. So I went into shopping. We'll get that here in a minute. Today we're going to talk about what is this thing actually made out of. Hopefully, like I said, my mattress will come tomorrow, because if not, this would be interesting to spend my evening on. But we're going to see what the sucker is actually made out of. Let's do a rotate. So, if you ever want to know what's inside your mattress, here it is. A bunch of material and springs with no protection. They're just right out here. Really nothing to see. I'm kind of curious. And the corner here, let's see. Zoom in there. The corner is really just a hard piece of, I think it's plastic or a little bit of foam right here. And the whole thing's covered by this really light material. But you know what? Gotta say, this thing's lasted. So, and everything's kind of wired to the top piece right here. And there's a metal frame here. So these springs go from top to the bottom down here, and they're buried to the side here. All right, moving on. Might have to explain that one to my guys when they come pick this thing up tomorrow, and hopefully everything is good. Okay. Sorry, I'm one-handed here, so it makes it a little bit harder to shoot. So mine is the old style box spring mattress. One thing I don't recommend, I don't know how some of you guys did it. I know I'm really curious to see, actually put your comments in below as to what you actually sleep on. I'm very curious because some of you guys bought like Purple or Casper and these things. There's no showroom. You just get to bed, they unload it, and you guys your new bed, and you got a guarantee on it. So I recommend actually going to a store and trying out the bed. That's what I did. Down here in Miami, I had a really hard time finding a reputable Sealy dealer. That was actually an issue. And I wanted something new. I was really afraid that at least one or two of the stores would take whatever's in the showroom, the one that everybody kind of tested out, and send that to me. So here's Posturepedic. Here's the brand I have. Let's look at the rest of the structure. Already forgot to hit do not disturb. Okay. Also, while we're at it, in the old days, mattress could be flipped over and it could be rotated as well. So you would rotate and you would flip over. The new mattress, special ones with comes with something new called a pillow top. You can only rotate by spinning it. It is not recommended that you flip it over like you did in the old days. Maybe that's why the deal went out a little bit. It doesn't last as long as the 2 additional years, I guess. You look at the whole thing. It's heavy. You know, you would never think that this mattress is old or has some issues. If you guys see something I'm not seeing, definitely let me know. Now, the one thing that I also kept the same with my mattresses is, well, I sleep under all these covers here. We're also going to take a quick peek at the box spring. Now, let me flip this over and make this a little bit easier to see. I am keeping the frame. That's actually the only thing I'm keeping on here. The construction on this thing is actually kind of interesting. This is the underside. Got a small slit in here so we can kind of see what we got. Like I said, the people that are going to come move this are going to really wonder what happened here last night. But if you look inside here, it's almost like the mattress. You got some metal bars here, and you got some, I'm not sure if you call these springs, there are some metal rods here. Probably a little bit of cushioning material. This looks very similar to the one that's on the mattress, except it's a lot harder. And the outside over here was made out of, looks like pretty decent quality wood. Not a bad deal. This one is actually, the price of this thing is actually pretty low. And also, it comes with, let's chop this up here again. And it's supported by wooden structures, every beams every couple of inches. Not a bad gig. Like I said, I've been pretty happy with this. That's one of the reasons I'm going to Sealy. Now, let's talk about the fun part. So, nowadays, there's 3 basic types. Of course, I don't know if anybody still owns a waterbed. If you do, I'm really curious to see if you still have it. I think there was one person that I knew that still had one. Oh yeah, and the frame, I'm not sure you can see that here on the bottom. I'm keeping that, like I said, that's staying the same. But I'm getting a new box spring and a new mattress. But anyway, here's what I was talking about. So now, besides the waterbed, there are a couple of different categories, unless you go with like Casper or any of the number ones that I would talk about for various styles of mattress companies that just came out. But the three basic categories are classical spring, which is the one I bought and I'm receiving hopefully tomorrow. Second one is foam, and third one is hybrid. Hybrid is a mixture between foam and spring. For me, I'm traditional. I like a big firm mattress, so I'm sticking with spring. Spring's supposed to be better. There's a lot more springs than the one I have here, so I'm really curious. And a follow-up video will show as soon as my new bed gets here. We'll go through it. Obviously, we won't be cutting the new one, but that's kind of where it is. Here's the other problem. When going out and shopping, imagine going to your Ford dealer and getting a Mustang, or you want a Mustang. Well, imagine the dealer changes the names of the Mustang. So it might be called Fast Car in one, might be called the Exuberous in another. It's all the same car. Well, here's the problem. I shopped around my local stores and actually ended up at Mattress Firm. I'm not getting paid for this, but the main reason I like Mattress Firm is because of the fact that they let you try out the bed. They were actually the only one that actually had a somewhat decent display of Sealy products out here in Miami. If Sealy's watching, that's something that I would definitely try to fix. You definitely need to display, because you really have to try the bed to know what you're looking for and what you want to get. So anyway, here's the fun part. So let's look at this thing here. So for me, what I actually ended up doing is I ended up calling Sealy, speaking with a sleep expert, because I had no idea how this worked. So for example, the Plus is called the Opportune 2. It has 911 springs. The Plus Exuberant has 1,072. And the Spring 3, which I don't even have here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's also a Satisfied, which is 1,599. That was at El Dorado. Sealy never carried that. So what I'm saying, it's a really big mess when you're dealing with these things here. One thing I would recommend is looking at the Sealy website. They got a lot of great information as far as how their stuff is structured, how their stuff is made. But you know what? Like I said, this for me was a gigantic nightmare. I would also, if you're dealing with Sealy, I would also recommend their customer service. Their customer service is really good. They went through and they helped me understand, like the Posturepedic Spring 2 here. But I mean, going through this, one, trying to find a reputable dealer. Two, trying to figure out which bed is which. I pretty much called them up. I was at Mattress Firm, and I was like, you guys have a decoder ring for these guys, because I don't understand what's going on. So like I said, it's a freaking nightmare. I mean, how do you deal with this crap? I mean, it was nuts. So that's the story with my bed. I got one more night on this bad boy, and then moving on to greater things, I hope, with my new Sealy mattress. I'll be putting out that video probably as soon as I get it. Kind of long work week, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm mostly curious to see if this will help me fix my back issues. I wake up in the morning, I feel like a 60-year-old guy, and the day I feel fine. It's just the way I sleep. Like I said, that's why they call tired and stuff. Hey guys, thank you for watching my channel on Stuff and Things. Hope you enjoy me ripping apart my mattress. Questions or comments, let me know. I'm mostly interested to see what exactly you guys sleep on and your bed experience. Till next time, take care.